Hello, fellow Pipers. Typing Piper here. Welcome to another Lens Flare episode of... Yeah, I don't really have a name for this series. Let's just call it Lens Flare. Alright, so before I get to the topic of the title for this video, wanted to thank everyone for making suggestions. There was one video that was linked about top 10 whiskeys you should try if you're just starting out. Then Over a Pipe gave me a list of the stuff that he likes. So along with a few others that people had mentioned, I got them all written down on several post-it notes. There was one that popped up a couple of times, Buffalo Trace. So that might be going to the top of the list. Yeah. So I was also asked, well, what are you looking to try? Bourbon, Scotch, sours, Irish whiskey, Scottish whiskey. Yeah, I'm just starting out, so I have no idea. I don't know what the differences are. I don't know if what I'm going to like, what I'm not going to like. And that is the whole point of this. Really short list of, let's see here, cigars. And on a side note, I don't know much about cigars except I've always heard good things about Macanudo, so Gribbs. Yeah, I thought the same thing. I thought the Robusto smelled like cow shit. Sorry? I don't know. I hope it tastes better than it smells. Maybe it's one of those things. Who knows? Anyways, the point of this video is... Hold on. Alright, now that I have the dog and the munchkin satisfied, using cash as a prop. Who knew, right? You know, something that has value across a wide variety of things could come in handy when shit goes wrong. I don't know. Anyways, so yesterday, this is an example of how this kind of thing works, is I got a phone call at work, and it was from my wife. She was in her, in the parking lot at work. Truck wouldn't start. And over the weekend, we had gotten in the truck to go somewhere, and she had trouble starting it. Wasn't that cold out. And I said, how old is the battery? She's like, before I met you. So I kind of knew it was coming, and she called me up, and she said some of her coworkers had jumper cables, and they were going to see if they could get her truck started. Cool. And I said, alright, I'm going to run home, get the emergency cash, go to this AutoZone, I will meet you there, and when you get there before me, tell them I need my battery tested. I'm pretty sure I need a new battery. So I met her there. They were already testing it. And as I got out of the car, the woman who was running the test said, yep, battery's dead. And we go inside. They look up her year, make, and model. They had one battery that matched it. End cost was like $180 some. And I took out the envelope of emergency cash, handed over a couple of, what do they call it in the streets? Benjamins? Why is he on a $100 bill? He wasn't even a president. Anyways, so the point is, didn't have to get a credit card out, didn't have to put a bunch of potatoes together, wire it to the battery, and wait for MacGyver to magically charge the battery. No crazy shit like that. No expensive $1,200 remote battery charger that's stashed away in some secret compartment in the car. No. It's just simple everyday living. You know, it could have been a bad situation. She could have been stranded out in the parking lot all by herself, but, you know, with what her job is and where she works, everybody's really cautious about everybody getting home. So, prepping isn't hard. It doesn't have to be. Keep it simple, stupid. You know, you're gonna see tons of videos out there of like fancy food, fancy guns, bunch of gear that you will likely never use and grow mold in your basement. When really all you need to do is have some extra cash for 90% of your emergencies. Just have some extra cash in the house, keep it safe, hidden, locked away, and when you get that phone call, you go get the envelope, run down to the auto place, the pharmacist, whatever. You pull the cash out, boom, problem is solved. I don't know why this is so hard. Anyways, thanks for all the advice on whiskey. Thanks for the cigar suggestions. Hope everyone is staying safe this week, and keep on typing.